Today we're going to review a Modelcar with a philosophy very similar to the very popular McLaren MP4, because Gordon Murray, the person responsible for this car right in front of us, also worked on the McLaren MP4 2 seasons later than this car. Because this car right in front of us is the Brabham BT55 from the 1986 season, and the driver is the wonderful Elio de Angelis. A huge thank you to GPworld for actually sending this car out to me. Make sure you check out gpworld.nl as well. I put a link down in the description below, so make sure you check them out. What's actually nice about GPworld is that they have a huge selection of GP Replicas cars from stock available. It's also nice to see is that they have upcoming releases on their website as well, which you can pre-order beforehand. They also ship worldwide, so if you're not from the Netherlands yourself or from Europe, that's no big problem. So make sure you check out gpworld.nl. I'll make sure to put the link down in the description, so you make sure to check them out. Really nice if you want to give yourself a nice little GP Replicas Christmas present, is it? So thank you very much, and right now we're going to have a closer look at this box, shall we? Top of the box, nice little blacked out box. Right down corner we have a GP Replicas logo in a nice little silver. The rest of the box is actually pretty minimalistic. And this side we have a little sticker that reads GP55 BT55 number 8 Elio de Angelis. So yeah, that's basically the box, and let's open it right away, shall we? I have to say, I really like this color combo. Let's take the lid off, and as always, it comes with a nice little acrylic lid. The backstory about this car is actually incredibly interesting. They actually used a modified BMW engine from the 1986 season in this car. So what's actually nice about this engine bay compartment is that this engine was actually tilted in the engine bay. I believe 18 degrees from horizontal, I believe it was. So that's incredibly flat. Without any further ado, let's begin at the front of this car, shall we? Because that's a hugely interesting part of this car as well. We have this huge looking front wing, rather simple looking as well, and once again you can see a lot of MP4 influence in here as well. We can actually see a couple logos down there of Pirelli, looking really nice. At the nose we have a Brabham logo, and above that number 8 of Elio de Angelis. And if we take a look at that windscreen, that looks really nice as well. It's like a transparent blue. We have a BMW emblem as well, looking really nice too. And all the way at the top we have Emporio Armani and Olivetti. So yeah, cockpit looking really nice as well. Incredibly open looking cockpit, if that makes sense. Your neck, your shoulders, your head is all exposed, obviously. This is well before the well-known halo today. Steering wheel looking really nice, and we can see the really nice blue seat belts going on there as well, looking really nice actually. Nice carbon fiber we have going on there, and there's even some carbon fiber on the dashboard as well, with all the different gouges and gauges looking really nice. Entrance of the side pods looking really nice. And once again, this reminds me very much of the MP4. Nice looking headrest as well. We have BMW power on there as well. The BMW engine in 1986 was one of the most powerful Formula 1 I've ever seen. And they produced so much horsepower that it would even run off the charts. The BMW engine itself was actually a remarkable piece of machinery, but reliability wasn't his main thing to consider, because actually the BMW engine in this car was actually rather, I wouldn't say good. That's because of a couple of reasons, obviously, because obviously the engine is tilted in the engine bay, which can't imagine doing much good. So on the engine bay we have a beautiful logo of Emporio Armani, looking really nice on both sides too. Then we can see some exposed engine going on there. Once again, this is not like dead straight in the middle, it's offset as well. This whole car is actually incredibly asymmetric by the looks of it. If we take a look at the top of the side pod, we can see a incredibly nice looking vent. And I believe this is called a NECA duct as well. What was kind of strange is that the top speed of this car was really impressive, and cornering speed as well. There was a problem when this car came out of corners where it would just dip and it just couldn't get on throttle, because this car had an extreme problem of wheel spin as well. Side of the side pod looking really nice. We have a number 8, we have Olivetti once again. We can see these beautiful rivets here spread throughout the bodywork as well. And at the side of the side pod, we can actually see this incredibly weird looking thing, which in years prior, they would actually attach this to the outside of the rear wing. But now they moved it up to the side pod. Alright, then we get to the rear section of this car. Very familiar looking rear wing, very late 80s Olivetti on the middle flap we have going on there. Insides are carbon fiber looking really nice. And if we take a look from the profile shot of this wing, you can see that it's actually slanted down slightly. On the wing end plate we have Pirelli, BMW M-Power. That's about it actually. Rear of the car looking really nice. I'm not really sure if that's like an exhaust, but that is looking really nice at the left hand side. We have what looks to be springs as well. At the back of the rear wing we also have Olivetti as well in a really nice dark blue. Tires looking really nice. They're sanded down too to make them look like they have raced in real life too. Rims looking really nice little blacked out rims. That's actually the car itself, but it actually comes on a nice little leather base as well. Nice little black leather we have going on there. And at the bottom we actually have a nice little plaque that reads BT55 number 8 Elio de Angelis limited edition 500 pieces made by Replicas. What actually was unfortunate is that Elio de Angelis passed away in this exact car on a testing day in Paul Ricard. Actually what happened was he had a defect with his rear wing. Some say it even snapped off. He lost control of the car, touched the barrier and his car went ablaze. And I believe he didn't even die because of the fire, but he died of asphyxiation. I believe the first one to arrive on the scene was actually driver Alan Jones. So yeah, that's how Elio de Angelis actually met his maker, which is unfortunate. Had a really promising future as well, and he was actually, besides from being an extremely talented driver, he was actually an extremely talented piano player as well. It's actually one of those cars which look the part, but performance, it leaves a lot to be desired. So yeah, it's really nice to see a predecessor of the MP4 with this very low profile philosophy, which Ayrton Senna and McLaren in their MP4 would make extremely popular. So yeah, actually incredibly interesting looking car. Now you can see how much space you have with these lids, right? Usually the cars are a lot taller, but I mean, look at that. That's just that space. So yeah, thank you very much for watching this video. If you're interested in this model car, make sure you check the link down in the description below. I think I'll have another video for Christmas, so I won't be wishing you a Merry Christmas just yet. Please like and subscribe to the channel, keeps me motivated to make more awesome stuff for you guys. So thank you very much for watching this video. If you're interested in this car, make sure you check the link down in the description below. That's actually all I've got to say. So thank you very much, and I hope to see you in the next video as well.